Hi everybody, welcome to my first YouTube video. In this video, I give this 90s style fake cherry dresser a makeover. This dresser had a lot of damage and I needed to do a lot of sanding. I did the sanding all indoors in the comfort of my air conditioning without making a mess and without a fancy sanding system. How did I do it? Stay tuned to find out. Hi, I'm Ann. Welcome to my channel. It's where I take my love of DIY to make over my home, turning pieces like this into this. Won't you join me on my journey? I've had this dresser for over 20 years and it's got a lot of damage on it from wear and tear, and I had my cat's pee on it and I had to use a lot of chemicals, harsh chemicals that wore away the finish. And the corner here had an unfortunate accident with a hammer. The dresser's just particle board and you have to be really careful about repairing that. Anyway, there's lots of damage to be fixed, so let's start on the repairs. Before starting on the repairs, I wanted to show you my vision for the dresser. I wanted to have a modern vibe to match my existing nightstand. The first thing I'm going to do is to repair the split in the top. I'm going to pry open the split to put some glue in. I'm just shoving the glue down in the crack. It would have been a whole lot easier if I had a glue syringe. Clamping is essential after gluing. So my clamp isn't big enough, so the idea is to use 2 clamps. The problem is the front keeps popping off and won't hold onto the dresser. I had this genius idea to stick these wood pieces, and then I actually had to open the dresser drawer, as you can see there. I thought I had it working, but once I waited for the glue to dry, I saw there was a problem. On to filling the damage. I have these choices: Bondo, something called KwikWook, a premium wood filler, and then this stainable wood filler. I decided to go with the KwikWook because it's quick and easy and it dries really hard. But the problem was I didn't have enough of it on hand, and that becomes a problem in a little bit. It doesn't seem to be a problem right now. But you just kind of mix it up. It comes in this 2 parts and you mix the 2 parts together with you knead them together with your hands. Here I'm just taking some 120 grit sandpaper and trying to smooth out, and by hand sanding, smooth out some of the roughness. Now, what I'm doing here is taking my fingernails to see if they catch on anything, and if they do, then I need to sand some more. And now the problem with the top. The clamp had pushed up the one part of it so that it wasn't laying flat and even. I'd already sanded it some by this point in the video, and I was going to need to sand some more. Now to the key to sanding indoors without making a mess. It's this device. It actually came with my sander. love this Melange paint. It's Melange 1, and it gives a great eggshell finish, and the coverage is wonderful and leaves virtually no brush strokes. In my opinion, that's one of the things that makes it beginner friendly. Sorry to interrupt your viewing pleasure, but I looked and looked and looked at this dresser and I just did not like the color. Hey guys, so I wanted to pop in here and explain what's going on with this paint situation. I don't know if you can see, in a previous shot I showed you that the paint had a red undertone to it. I painted my nightstand that I showed you earlier, the inspiration for this piece, in the same color, and I didn't notice that red undertone. I loved the color, which is why I decided I would go ahead and paint the dresser in this color. The problem is I see the red undertone. So I was really debating what to do. I thought about selling the piece, but I just couldn't in good conscience sell a piece that I didn't like. Now, I also want to say that had I just painted another coat of the Melange and maybe put a top coat or two on the very top, I'd have been done. And this would have been a very beginner-friendly video. But of course, that's not me. I decided to repaint. So then the question became, what color? I wanted something without a red undertone, but kind of creamy, kind of to match my nightstand, or something at least that I liked so that I could sell it in good conscience. But the problem was the paint store was closed, so at that time, and I only do this work on the weekend, and I wanted to get a move on it. So I didn't want to wait till the next day to start painting. And well, that didn't turn out anyway. I think I waited probably another week or so. But I mixed my own custom color. I also mix my own custom blend of top coat because I like an eggshell finish. I don't like the pure satin finish, and I don't like the matte finish. So I mix up 1 part satin to 1 part flat in the Varathane top coat. Remember my original vision for the piece? Kind of a modern vibe? So I ordered these pulls off of Amazon and I put them on the dresser and I just didn't like them. So I went in a completely different direction. I went with French provincial pulls instead. And I did a little touching up. I thought they needed a little bit of softening. So I took some paint and painted on and then wiped back a little bit to get the look I was looking for. And here's a final reminder of what I started with. And here it is now. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I started out following the trend in using the hardware that is very popular, the bar pulls, and when I thought about it and looked at the piece, I just knew it needed something different. I was originally gonna test out whether I wanted to keep the piece for myself or not. And when I saw the bar pulls, I thought for sure I was going to sell it. And then I had that idea to bring in the French provincial pulls. I was a little nervous because it's not the trend and it seems like it's going backwards. But I learned a great lesson. You don't always have to follow the trends. Classical can be beautiful and fresh.